What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. With that being said, man, the uh the cries and the complaints for LeBron James to retire are getting louder. Like the fans are really getting louder when it comes to um, you know, telling LeBron James that it's time for him to retire and they really want him to go. And you know what? Like in basketball history, like I've never seen anything like this. I've seen like Magic Johnson when he retired, Kobe Bryant when he retired, Michael Jordan retired, Larry Bird, and most of the time, like towards the end of a player's career, and fans who have followed these guys from like day one until the end of their career, it's like it's like a bittersweet situation, right? You know that their game has fallen off and you know that it's time for them to go, but then you appreciate like what they did for the game, right? And also it's not a situation where like them being around is really hurting the game because they're not, their minutes start getting cut and like in a lot of people's cases they're not playing as much because of injury. Like Larry Bird wasn't playing a lot because of injuries. Isaiah Thomas because of injuries. Dominic, any of those guys, man, who had like those really great careers, really wasn't playing a lot because of injury. So it wasn't like you never heard people say, "Well, you're hurting the game, you're being selfish," you know. But this situation with LeBron James is different from anything I've ever seen. Like as far as watching guys, retire and go into the twilight of their career. Kareem, you didn't see this with Kareem, right? Kareem had Kareem had like a farewell tour, man, and even his all the other teams around the league was just honoring Kareem when it was time for Kareem because of the career that he had. Everybody goes out gracefully, and especially in basketball, like the guys, they don't want to retire, man. They're used to that lifestyle, they're used to that camaraderie and stuff like that. And so you never hear fans, really push back on them like they pushing back on LeBron James. Right. And so this, let me see if I can get this bigger. No, that's about as big as I can get. And I can't even read that. Let me see. So I ran across this post that a fan posted about LeBron James. And this right here is the kind of message and the kind of sentiment that you're seeing more and more on social media with the fans just pushing back on LeBron James. And so I'm gonna try, let me see, put my glasses on. I'm gonna try to read it because it says, let me see. Do all Laker fans agree with this fan? Can you can you pay a guy $50 million a season who's not willing to dribble down the court or run down the court? I don't care about your accolades. I don't care about what you did last season or the season before or the 19 seasons before it, right? If you're not going to play defense and get the F out of LA. We don't need you. Yes, I'm pissed. He doesn't play effing defense, and we don't need your son either. So they even go into talking about Luca, right? Let me see. Luca, you need to play some defense too. There's no reason our top stars should not play defense. I don't care about how many points you get or assists you get. They're empty effing stats. Play some defense. Get out there and play real actual basketball so the city of LA can come out here and enjoy a real effing game instead of watching guys who prance up and down the floor doing whatever they whatever they're effing doing. And so, like I said, sentiments like this, like you're hearing a lot more of this. The basketball play, I mean, the fans are like really pissed. They pissed, man, because I don't care what era of that you come from. Like if you watch 80s basketball or 90s, or if you watch, even if you started following basketball like in 2003 when LeBron came in, it's just a whole different era, like when basketball players don't play defense. They don't. They just worried about scoring and nothing else. That's not even basketball, really. Basketball is they make like basketball look like there's no strategy to the game. Either you come down and you shoot a three, or you shoot or you try to get a layup. There's no strategy far as working the ball around the court, trying to foul other guys out. A little bit, catch guys in mismatches, and it's just none of that. It's all the strategy is gone, and a lot of fans are really tired of it, which you can't blame them, because if you're a Laker fan and you look around the league and watch like how other guys are playing around the league, like when you look at OKC playing defense, they play at both ends of the court. You look at the Detroit Pistons. Detroit Pistons are playing defense. They playing both ends of the court. They're utilizing that mid-range game. And it's more pleasing to watch when you got guys who know what they're doing, and they're playing basketball the way it should be played, right? And I think, in my opinion, I think the Lakers, although they may not have as much talent as some of the other teams in the league, but even if they made their right now, I don't know, I think the Lakers probably like fourth or fifth in the West, which is not bad. But just imagine if the Lakers made a effort to play defense and play basketball the way the game is supposed to be played. I'm not saying that the Lakers would be able to go all the way, but they would be more of a number one, it'd be better to watch. Then number two, they'll be more likely to have success, in the playoffs. But the way they playing now, it's like they don't even care about the game. They don't care about the fans. And so that's why fans are really pissed off, because they know that they're getting an inferior product, right? And they're getting an inferior product because the people who are putting it out there don't care about the fans. And when you don't care about the fans are going to push back. And this is what you have. Let me see what this. I'm gonna see if I can read this post right here. It says, "You're not going to play defense. Get the f out." Let me see. Out of LA, LeBron. We don't need you, and we don't need your son either, right? So yeah, man. And LeBron James just put his son in a position where the fans are even pushing back, and I'm sure he probably telling his son like, don't pay them no mind. They just jealous. They haters and all this other stuff. His son can't believe that though, because his son got to know that he's not qualified to be out there. And so if you trying to make a fan believe that they're hating just because they want a better quality of basketball, then LeBron is delusional and his son is delusional for believing his father, because you can see, Bronny can see that he shouldn't be out there. And he should understand that the only reason why he's out there is because of his father. Now, you don't see, no other superstar players around the league, not just now, but in history, throughout history, with their son out there who don't even belong out there. Isaiah Thomas had a son. Michael Jordan had two sons. Magic Johnson had a son. So you never see that, because you got to be qualified. Now you'll see situations around the league where you'll have brothers in the league, like you had Dominique and Gerald Wilkins, in the league. Who else had their brother in the league? You got the guy that's in Boston. No, he's not in Boston anymore. Hey, what's his name? But he had two brothers in the league. The guard, he used to play for Milwaukee. They won the championship. Man, oh man. But anyway, man, you had you had the Barry boys, Brent Barry, and I forgot what his brother name was. But you had guys in the league, brothers who were in the league, but both of those, they was qualified. Then you had Horace and Harvey Grant. Both of those guys was qualified, to be in the league. Both of them earned a spot in the league. But Yeah, man. You know, LeBron James, man, just cheating the fans, and the fans right now just starting to speak out on this situation. They're not going for it. You know, they done. They want him out the league. They want his son out the league, and they want Luka to play defense. You know, like even if the Lakers don't make a trade, they have people on their bench who can come in and play better defense than what LeBron is doing. You know, and so Lakers fans has really had it. LeBron up there talking about he not going nowhere because he don't care about the fans. It's all about him. So we'll see, man. But that's my take on it. Don't forget to make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, man, leave a comment and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.